Marissa, can you read it out for us, please?
Can't
see it.
Can't see it.
Excuses.
Nope.
There were 15 runners in a cross-country team. Each runner completed 14 laps during practice. How many laps did they run in total?
There's 15 runners and
5 times 4 times 5 times 4.
You've got a post-it note in front of you. I want all of your words and every thought in your head to go down on your paper, please.
Oh, no one.
Done.
Cool, cover your work.
Can I draw on a sticky note?
You're going to have a chance in a moment to turn to the person beside you and explain to them how you worked it out, because I can see some different strategies being used here.
I just did the same strategy.
Am I allowed not sticky note?
Right, you two can share. Logan, you share with Conrad. Conrad, you share with Logan.
So,
Ashton and Brooklyn, you can share now if you like. If you're having a bit of trouble, you have a look at Brooklyn's, and then Brooklyn can talk you through his strategy. Nina,
I see.
walk through with.
Yes.
What kind of strategy is that?
You break on the first one.
Okay. When you break something down, what is that called? Partitioning. Why do we partition?
To make it easier.
Give me a bit more detail.
Well, so you don't have to put so much in. Conrad's way is easier.
So we've got on this side of the group, Brooklyn. On this side of the group, we've got Anina. She split her 15. Can you talk us through it, Anina? Hold it up so everyone can see. You've partitioned the 15 into what?
Oh, there's 10 and 5.
Good. So can you talk us through your strategy, every step you've used? Nina's going to talk us through hers.
The 1 and 2.
how you copycat?
What? Conrad, is this the same way as you've done it? Nina's going to talk us through.
He did a different way. That's the same way as I did.
I just took 10 of this. I took 1 and then 2 is 10 and then 14 and then 14.
Good.
And then 5, 15,
5 times 14, that's not a known basic fact. So Nina's done another step there in her head, but she hasn't written it down yet.
Half of 14.
5 times 14.
70.
How did
5
you work out
times
70 though?
is-
Because
5
it's not a
times
known.
7
Talk to the person beside you. How did you work out?
I'm not from the board.
5
5
times
10 equals 15.
5 times 4.
5 times tables is half.
Actually, on the board, see?
Hey,
On that
so
little-
10 times 5 is
on that little
50.
graph.
And then you've done
it is.
That's how I worked that out.
what? 4 more times. You've done repeated addition as well as a known basic fact. So I'm going to show Anina's strategy on this piece of paper. As we go, I'm going to talk you through it. Okay? If you've got a question, raise your hand and we can discuss it. Before I do that though, Anina's got one strategy. Is there a different strategy that's been used? Conrad, can you talk us through your strategy?
I just did 5 times 14 3 times, and it equals 70, and then 70 times 3
Is 210. How did you know those? 70 times 3, did you use
We just looked
your
up on the
basic
board.
facts knowledge?
It's not even up on the board. Oh.
70 times 3. I don't know 70 times 3 is a basic fact, but I can work it out another way. How did you work out
I
210?
did 70 plus 70 equals 140, and then just plus another 70.
Just
which
7 plus 7 plus 7 equals
210.
21 plus 0.
What I would have done is I would have gone, there are 7 10s in 70. and I would have multiplied 7 by 3, and I know 7 3 is a basic fact, is 21, but 21 tens is the same as 210.
I would have just gone 7
Okay?
plus 7.
So there's another strategy here. It's still partitioning, but he's used 5 times 5, 5 times 14, 5 times 14, 5 times 14, then he's added them up. So again, partitioning. Well done. Let's have another look here. That's exactly the same, isn't it? 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21.
Plus the
So repeated addition, but then they're tens, aren't they? They're not ones.
plus 0.
And you added the 0.
Yeah, then.
That's the thing with
Adding a
tens,
0
you
at
just
the
need
end,
it.
it's just tens, eh?
Yeah. To times it by a 10, you just add a 0 to
Good.
the end of the number.
So we've got these two partitioning strategies are similar. This one's different. Are there any others?
Logan's got the same as that one.
Same one, so we'll put
I did the same as book one.
cool.
I've got
Right,
terrible handwriting.
pass them to me so I can stick them in our book. And try not to draw on them, 'cause it's a bit hard for me to see. Makes my life difficult. So you guys all nailed that one. I've got a more challenging one. This time you're going to do this one in your book, and I'm going to wander around and see how you work this one out, because it is slightly more challenging. Okay. I'm impressed though. I'm very impressed at how you all managed. How did you go? I saw some people thinking, oh, what did we do yesterday? How did we work this one out? And we're struggling a little bit, but then as soon as they chatted to someone, what happened when you chatted to someone, Marissa?
It was Tuesday.
Because you nailed this yesterday, it refreshed something in your memory maybe?
No, it was Wednesday.
Wednesday was it? Sorry, Wednesday. That's right. Right. Let's have a look. If you finish number 1, you can move on to number 3. If you finish number 3, you can move on to number 4. First one I'd like you to write in your book. 15 times 22.
15 times 2.
And do we work it out?
Yes, please.
15 times 2.
Don't worry about it.
Haven't we done 24 times 25?
We've got 15.
Done.
Oh, we did. Oh, we did. We did. Right.
Oh.
Good. 10 times. Good. 10.
Done. Cover. Don't cover.
That 15 times 22 is easy.
15 times 22. You weren't saying that on Wednesday, were you, man?
I know
difficult.
5 times
I'm
22
pleased to
is
see that you guys are confident enough to say that's easy. 15 times 22 is easy.
I did
Yeah,
it
because
within
it's
a
right
minute.
there. Oh no, there's
did it
5
within
times
a
22
minute.
right there.
Not many people can say 15 multiplied by 22 is easy. I'm pleased to see you picked it up. Right, who's done number 3?
Nope. I'm doing it
Yes,
now.
I have. I just did that one there.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
I'm almost confident for some people to move away with their follow-up activity in a moment.
What's the third one?
Right, in 30 seconds, you're going to turn to the person beside you. You're not allowed to write anything down. You've got to talk them through the strategy that you're using.
I'm over kid me.
Talk me through it.
No, because I did that, but then I couldn't figure out 5 times 22, so I broke it down, and I just plus the 2.
Have another look at this. This is here.
Oh.
Remember, if you multiply 10 by 10, it's 100. If you multiply 10 by
Oh, so
20,
it's 200. 5. So it's 220.
once you've finished the third, number 3, example number 3, I'd like you to stop.
Oh, oops.
Oh, you've already done that too. Raise your hand if you've finished example number 3.
I think so. I don't know if I
Cool.
got it
Right, swap your book with someone and I'd like them to
Can I
mark.
finish off number 4?
No, not yet. It'll come back to you shortly. Mark someone's book, tick every step they've done if you agree with their step. It could be different to yours, but just check how they've worked it out.
I can't read this.
Talking through it,
You're
Logan.
not got a pen in your book, man.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Ashton, how are you getting on?
Okay.
Okay. Would you like to swap books with Brooklyn?
10 times 25.
It doesn't matter, just do example number 2, Brooklyn and Ashton. Mark each other's books on question 2.
5 equals 13.
3 times 4 is 12.
That was
6,
the
9, 12.
What's the answer?
Is this your book?
530. 513.
513 is the answer.
And then so just put 12.
Trying to talk Marissa through your first strategy here, 15 times 22.
Correct?
Or Marissa, do you want to talk through yours? Marissa can talk through her strategy first, Ashton, and watch how she's worked out this number 2. Example.
Oh,
Talk her through it.
this for number.
Ashton through it.
Is the answer right though?
Is it for number
Yeah,
1 or
it is.
2? I mean 2 or 3?
Number 3.
Pardon me?
480.
Number 1.
I haven't seen this. Talk me through your strategy, please. How? Because this looks like more like an algorithm.
Yeah.
So you've done.
That's number 2.
Explain it to me.
5 times
break up this whole, so you have to break up 5.
What's the fancy word for breaking up?
You can love
5
that.
times 22.
And then you have to plus all these.
So you take that way. Dot plus 10 times 21.
I see. I see what you've done. So am I correct in saying that you've split the 45 into 4 lots of 10, 5, and then you multiplied it by 24? How did you know that 5 times 24 was 120?
This is exactly.
Multiplied 5 by 20 to get what?
This is exactly.
And then 5 by 4 is 20. Good. And then you've just used these addition algorithms to work out the total once you split them up.
How do you add that up? 4
Good.
times 2.
4 times
4 times
25.
25.
So what could you do? That's a good question.
It's 4 times 10. 4 times 10. 4 times 5.
So you could partition this as well, couldn't you? Right, now everyone's had a look at someone else's book and seen how they've worked it out, and you've given them some feedback.
This
You've
one
said to
was
them either-
really hard.
I don't think this one's right.
Oh, kind of hard.
You're not sure
I
about this
did
last one?
5 times 20.
The middle one?
Oh, do we do
I
number 4
did 6
No,
times
I'm
20.
going to walk you through number 3.
4 times. I did.
Right, Brooklyn's going to share. It sounds like
6
Brooklyn's on a
times
roll.
5 equals 30.
Start again, sorry. I zoned out a little bit. We're going to listen to Brooklyn. If you turn your page around, because I know that you can do this nice and easy. You don't want to share. You were just rattling it off. I wasn't listening though. Sorry,
I can
man.
do it to number
Do
1.
you want to explain to the group how you worked out number 2? Have you done number 2?
Can I do number 2?
Yeah.
Can I do number
I did
2?
5 times 23 times
5 times.
20.
You've done 5 times 23 times.
No, 5 times 20. I did it 3 times. And which is what's equal? One of them equals 20, and then add those together. So 20 to 20.
You talk me through it. I'm going to write it down. This is the example for number 2. Brooklyn's talking me through it.
5 times
Everyone's pencils down. Let's have a
For
watch.
that one. Or that one.
This one here.
Yeah, that's the easy one.
Brooklyn's going to talk me through it. 15 times 22.
5 times 20, 5 times 20, 5 times 20, which equals, which all those equal 100.
For the second thing.
And then I did 5 times 2, 5 times 2, 5 times 2, which all of those equal 10. And I times 100 by 3, which is
You watching? As he talks me through it,
300.
I'm copying it down.
And then 10 times 3 is
Alright, slow down.
That's a
100
pretty
plus
lot.
100 plus 100.
Mine was easier.
And then I did 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is 30.
My way was much easier.
down a lot.
My way was
And then there's
much
one more step.
Oh,
Oh, and I added 330. 330.
Equals 330. So that's a good way. You've done a lot of partitioning there. There was another way that you could have worked that out.
Oh, can I?
That doesn't involve so much partitioning. Well done though. If that suits you, that's awesome.
Is it the right answer?
I put
That is the right answer. Who got a different answer?